Look at these fucking people being angry about my anime takes. It seems my humble thumbnail has angered the Berserk fandom. I mean, as far as my small video can reach. And people seem to think I'm hating on Berserk, but I'm not. Of course the people do. Guess why?
The people are retarded.
Exactly. Guys, I'm not saying that Berserk is trash, right? I'm not shitting on Berserk. I haven't watched Berserk. I don't know how it is. The thing I'm saying is that when you go on internet these days, you go on Pinterest, you go on Instagram, you go on Twitter, you go on anything. You go on TikTok even. People are praising Berserk and then Vinland Saga and Attack on Titan and Vagabond. They're like, oh yes, top 5 anime, Vagabond and One Piece and Berserk and Vinland Saga. What else is the algorithm recommending? What else do I need to put into the list to be socially accepted by society, by fellow edgy teenager, by the anime community? Guys, I swear, right? I mean, imagine if your brain has the capacity for that. If a guy won a Pokemon tournament, championship, worldwide, global, and he have put together his 6 favorite Pokemon as a winning team, suddenly overnight, millions of teenagers around the world with access to TikTok have a new list of 6 favorite Pokemon. Of course. It's not based on him. Of course, it's not influenced by the algorithm or him. It's original. That is my problem. I'm not saying Berserk or Vinland Saga is trash. They're probably good anime. But that's the problem. People are including them into their list as a way to virtue signal themselves. Look at me, I have good taste. I like Berserk. And how did I know this? How do I know it's not just oh, popular anime, it's popular? Of course, dumbass. I know this because back in the good old days of the anime forum, when you ask 100 people about their favorite anime, there will be 100 different variations of a top 5 list. But now you ask 100 teenagers what's their favorite anime, they're just gonna be like, Berserk, of course. Is anyone watching? Press like, please. Validation. Berserk. JoJo. It's JoJo. I like JoJo. And you can't argue with me on this because kids these days, are more likely to be more than influenced by the algorithm. And they're also found to be more likely to seek validation more than other generations. I am not shitting on the anime. You Nimrod. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm spraying the gate wide for you. Someone in the comment was like, I probably have trash taste in anime anyways. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your taste is trash. It only matters if you had an organic experience with discovering anime. That is my point. My point is encouraging you to have an organic experience of building your own top 5 through engaging organically. You watch an anime because, maybe your friend recommended. Maybe it is popular. Maybe it looks interesting. And you watch it, you give it 3 episodes or something, at least, and then you form an opinion, you form an experience without caring what everyone say. You know what I mean? That is my point. My point is not only very good anime or that your anime taste is trash or Berserk is bad. I'm not saying Berserk is bad. I'm not saying liking good anime is bad. Before Gen Z, Berserk wasn't even this popular. You know what I mean? Berserk has really took off because of social media. Just in the end, enjoy whatever you want. Enjoy whatever you want. Soul Eater. If you think Attack on Titan is overrated, great. If you think Berserk is overrated, great. If you think gushing over magical girls is amazing, great. Whatever you enjoy, at least have it be an authentic experience where you acquire this taste yourself and have it be an authentic top 5 list for you. Not something that you just make up to appease the general public. You know what I mean? That is my opinion. You sound elitist. I am elitist, you fucking peasant. It is not my fault. I am superior.